What's up, YouTube family? It's your girl Kayyxclusive, kayy.xclusive, and today we are here with another video. So as you read from the title, this is gonna be a life update. Basically, I'm going to be covering everything that's been going on over this year because I know I just been in and out, posting videos, in and out. And I posted on Instagram that I was going to be posting more consistently after January of 2024. So that's my goal. And I was just thinking, like, I should have been shared this with you guys. If you guys are new to my channel, welcome. And don't forget to smash that like button, hit the subscribe button. Okay, so we're gonna just hop right into the video. Okay, so guys, this story is really long, so make sure that y'all get some popcorn, y'all, because y'all's gonna be here for a long ride, because this year has been bunkers. 2023 has been crazy for me. I know a lot of people said this year they grew and all this other. For me, it was terrible, y'all. It was not a good year, and I spent the majority of it depressed. And I'm glad that I'm able to say it without tearing up now, because I was really emotional all freaking year. Like, so emotional. So just down here. My everything was just down here. Speak my mind because nobody will understand me. Aww. Now, one thing I never lost was my self-esteem. Like, I always was confident and stuff as far as like internal feelings. Like, I don't know how to describe y'all. But basically, I just been real depressed, and I just now got up and started back working. I'm actually glad that this is all like falling in place, so I feel like I will definitely be able to stick to my word and start being more consistent with my content come January. So this is super exciting for me, and since this year is coming to an end, I've decided to, what better time to give a life update if not the end of the year or the very beginning. Let's get started, y'all. So we're gonna start off with after we moved. I did a moving vlog where me and my family, we moved out of state. So we had moved from Chicago to Iowa. Yes, the most random place in the world, Iowa. And the move was a big thing. Like, it took a lot out of me. It was draining, first of all. And my car that I had, yes, had as a past tense. I'm going to get into that next, but the car that I had is the reason why we came out here to Iowa in the first place. If I would never had that car, we would never came out here, y'all. I would never bought that car when I was 16 years old. We would have never had the transportation to come out here to Iowa. It's all my fault. It's all my fault. It is all my fault, y'all. Okay, so basically, right, let's get started. So what happened? In the beginning of the year, we moved in April. We moved out here in April, y'all. I think we moved April 8th or something like that. I don't know the dates, y'all, but all I know is we moved out here in April.
So y'all, I'm editing right now, and I just realized that I need to be adding flashbacks for the people that want to be nosy. So I got y'all.
A month after we moved out here was May. We had got enrolled into the high school. It's only one high school in the small town that I live in. We had got enrolled there, and by the time we enrolled, it was like a week or two away from prom. It was like the very end of the school year. Like, it was crazy. But it was prom, and out here they have the junior and seniors together. They have prom together because it's not really that many students for high school, so they have like the juniors and seniors just to make sure that the place is a little, gives party aesthetic, So they have a junior senior prom. I had made a bunch of little friends. It was like 9 people that I had went to prom with. It was a big group of us. I actually insert the pictures here. It was a huge group of us, and we were all like, we had went out to go to Olive Garden. We went to Olive Garden before prom, right? And then we went to prom. But before, like, I was like third wheeling with this girl and her boyfriend, and we had to keep making stops on the way to the prom location because of, I don't want to say relationship problems, but it was just a lot. It was a lot going on, y'all. But what I can say is that we were in a really nice transportation, using nice cars, y'all. We using race cars. I'll probably insert that clip. Like, I got all type of clips, y'all. And I'm
First of all, not too much. I got the keys to the whip. What you talking about? What? Period.
And I'm also insert the clip of the prom. Now, what they have is a after prom, after the prom. Like, so yeah, they have a event after the prom at the school, which is at a whole nother location, which is, I think the location was like 15 minutes away, 10 or 15 minutes away, a drive. After the prom, we went to after prom. Well, we came home, changed out our clothes. Most people put on pajamas. I just put on like comfy clothes. I put on comfy clothes like a jogging suit or something like that. And then we went back to the school. So, y'all, I already knew in my head that I had, this is all very important information, y'all. Don't think I'm just ranting. No, this is the important information. I knew in my head from the beginning of this whole day that I had a job interview the next morning at 11 a.m. Now, me thinking that I know everything, first of all, I never even was the type to stay out, I never was the type to stay out that late. Like, whenever I go to parties, I always left early. You know, I never really stayed for the whole party or whatever. But I guess being out here, I just want to try something new. Because it's like nothing to do out here. Like, it's so dry. All you see is fields, like cornfields. It was just like boring. So I thought that 11 a.m., a job interview at 11 a.m., sleeping all the way till from whatever time after prom was over till whatever time. You know, so the after prom was over at 4 a.m. And I had a job interview at 11 a.m. So I thought, okay, that should be more than enough hours for me to get sleep and get fully rested so I can go up there to the place. So I stayed to the whole entire after prom. They were giving out a whole bunch of nice gifts for like the graduates and also for the students, the juniors and the seniors. So the seniors were getting stuff like flat screen TVs. They were getting like boats. They were getting all types of, like, it was just crazy. I promise you, they were giving these away. And they also gave away a free car. It was a free car, y'all. Like, and they do it every year. This is their tradition out here. I'm like, what? Yes, a free car. Coffee mug, like coffee makers, all type of stuff. Just a whole bunch of convenient stuff. So they make sure that we set up after graduation. Do not play. They do not play. So anyways, I stayed till 4 a.m. I stayed there till 4 a.m. As soon as I got home, I came in here, passed straight out. Like, I never sleep so fast. I was asleep. As soon as I lay down, I was asleep. I woke up at 10:45 a.m. I remember this vividly because I remember laying there for like 2 minutes, laying there thinking to myself, should I go? No, I can just call them and let them know that I can't make it and I can just reschedule. Y'all, I called them. No, I didn't even call them. I just convinced myself that I could get up and I could do it. I was gonna be Miss Make It Happen. So I got up thinking I could get there. I'm not gonna lie, I made it all the way there until it was the exit thing. Well, it was time for me to get off the road. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I was so tired. Like, you would have thought I was intoxicated the way I was so tired. Like, I was just so freaking tired. Even though I slept from like 4:15 a.m. to 10:45, I was still exhausted just because I was out all that. The previous day, I was out that whole day, and then that whole night all the way till 4 a.m. Imagine, my body is not used to doing stuff like that because I never did stuff like that in Chicago. So I was just tired. I was so tired. I don't even know why I got behind the wheel. But anyways, I sped all the way there just to at the exit point off of the highway, lose control of my car because it was gravel. I didn't know nothing. Mind y'all, I lived in the city, so I didn't know nothing about gravel and all that. Change your speed limit when you get off the highway and all this other stuff. No, I didn't know nothing about that. So anyways, I think I was going like 55 and like a 25 off the highway or something like, you know, just out here, like when you're exiting off a highway, you have to change your speed limit, and I didn't know that at the time. So I was still going 55. No, actually, I think I was going 80. Then I dropped all the way to 62, down to 65. I was going 65, y'all. I dropped all the way down to 65, and then that's when I looked down at the time on my phone, and then I looked up and I noticed I was going off the road onto the gravel. So then I panicked. I started panicking, y'all. So I panicked and I swerved over there, like to the left. I swerved to the left, and then I almost went down on that side. So it was gravel on that side too. So then I swerved back over, but I really should have just kept going left because it wasn't nothing over there. It was just a whole bunch of grass. So I swerved over this way again to the right. Next thing you know, I'm falling down into a ditch. I thought this was gonna be the end, y'all. I was like, oh my God, 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 oh my God. I was just thinking like, oh my God, what if this is my last, like, what if this is my last couple of moments of life? This is the dumbest fucking way to die. This is the dumbest way to die. Like, I just was thinking that. And what happened? Oh yeah, I ended up falling into a ditch, but tell me why my feet was still on the gas. I was panicking so bad. My foot was still on the gas pedal. But all the way until I was almost at the bottom, and I finally thought to hit the brakes. But by then, it was a little too late. I hit the brakes a little too late, but when I made it to the bottom, it was just like a little boom, like a little crash, you know? It was just like a little crash, so nothing too major. But yeah, so what happened after that? Tow truck came, got my car, whatever. After that, no, I should tell y'all about when I made it. I ended up.
So y'all, this is what happens when you drive tired. I ran off the road. I literally just woke up like 30 minutes ago. My leg is shaking. I didn't even notice I was crashing into like, oh my gosh. I looked down 1 second. Yeah, I'm fine.
They tried to offer to take my car to the auto shop and take it to get it fixed up and all this other extra stuff. And I was like, no, I can drive it. It's still drivable and all of that. So I ended up paying to tow people and getting my car back. And I was supposed to go home, but no, I wasn't gonna do that. My bumper was already, it was hanging off. First of all, my bumper was, as y'all seen. And yeah, so I ended up driving, going to the place, for my job interview. And when I made it there, I was so disappointed. Like, the lady, she couldn't read, she couldn't write, she could barely talk. The one who was interviewing me, how was you a manager? How was you a manager? Like, I was just thinking that the whole time, like, how was you a manager? And then when she was writing down the stuff, I was telling her about myself. She would just use like 1 or 2 word sentences. And then was spelling the words wrong. Like, why are you a manager? Why are you interviewing? Like, I was so mad. Like, by the time I made it home, I was just crying. I was crying. I was crying. So I walked through the door and I was like, what's wrong? And yeah, I ain't say nothing because when I be upset, I just don't, like, get out of my face. Don't talk to me. Wait till I feel better because please leave me alone. If you're not trying to hug me, just get out of my face. I don't feel like talking. I need space. Okay? So yeah. She was like, what's wrong? So, but she was on the phone with somebody. She's talking about, oh yeah, y'all is crying because she didn't get the job or whatever she was talking about. Because I told her I was going to a job interview, but I didn't tell her about the accident. Talk about the jobs. I was supposed to be getting jobs, y'all. Well, after that, I didn't get the job. I ended up going to apply for Subway at 2 different locations. So I ended up getting 2 jobs at Subway. And then I got another job. Well, I got fired from the first job after 3 days or the first Subway location because, or just know I got fired for the first location. Then the second location I had quit because they was playing with my schedule, and I was like, this is not what I asked for, this is not what we agreed on. When I first came up here, I let you know that I needed days, like I need days on the schedule, and you want to just call me for holidays? No ma'am. So use me as a backup employee after I specifically asked you when I first interviewed if you're gonna have days for me, and you don't have days for me. Why did you hire me then? You could have just went on, and said, oh no, we don't have da da da, and I would have just left. Like, so I was upset about that and I quit. Like, there's no way I should have been having 2 whole weeks off of work, like, and I didn't call off. And you're gonna call me on a holiday. I was blue. On the 4th of July, I quit. Whole long paragraph, goodbye, toodles. She told me, it was nice working with you. It was nice working with you. I said, like, don't play with me, but you know what? Whatever, I ain't reply. I just deleted the little app that we had to contact each other on. That was that. So that was the second location. Then I ended up getting a job at Olive Garden, and I worked there for 3 days also, but I ended up getting fired from there because I had missed my 3rd day. And that was going to be an 11-hour shift. I was still on training and everything. That was going to be my 11-hour shift, the longest shift I ever did in my life. And I didn't even get to make it there because by then, my car had broke down at a red light. This was in July, and my car had broke down at a red light. I had to give it away, or not give it away, but I sold it to this towing place, car junking place. I sold it to them, and yeah. So I didn't have a car. I was getting rides from my friends and like my mom, but it was crazy, y'all. So after that after losing Olive Garden, I got super upset, like super what should I say? Super depressed. And I was so depressed after all of that. I was just in my bed for a long time, just in my bed. And I started smoking more. I started drinking more. No, I'm not. No, I'm not like promoting underage drinking or smoking. Do not do that, y'all. Don't do it. Just don't do it. It's very unhealthy. It's unhealthy, so don't do that. But yeah, I started drinking more. I started smoking more, and just doing that every day almost every day. Like I said, almost every day, not every day. Like I wasn't addicted. It was just calming. Like it calmed my soul, it calmed my heart, you know. But anyways, yeah. So after I lost that last job, I waited like 2 months, and then I started looking for more jobs, but just like nowhere was hiring. I was like, we're not hiring. Blah, 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 blah. And also I was being bougie. I wasn't applying to like no fast food restaurants or nothing because I was like, I don't want to work at no fast food restaurant. Because in the city, I always say I would never work at a fast food restaurant, but I know Subway is a fast food restaurant. Just to be alone. A relationship. I was in a relationship over the summer too, and it was so toxic. Like, no, just it wasn't toxic, y'all. It was confusing. Like, it's just like nothing was straightforward with us. We was always just, we was more intimate physically than we were mentally. Like, we have a lot in common. We had a lot in common, but it's like it was just, I don't know how to explain it, but it was just too much going on there. That whole situation was just confusing and crazy. Oh my gosh, how did I forget? So my birthday was November 1st, and it was a situation that happened in our house, and it required me to do a whole bunch of cleaning. So when I say I clean every single piece of wall that's in this house, I clean every single piece of wall that was in this house, and I also swept and mopped the floors and cleaned every single room that was in here by myself. That took me 3.5 to 4 hours worth of time and energy. And so after that, I was wore the out. I was so wore out. And for my birthday, my mom had made me a birthday dinner, which was November 1st. But the whole, like, all them days afterwards, I just was doing stuff. I had stuff to do. And I just, every time I found every day after that, I found myself thinking, like, oh my gosh, I can't wait to eat some macaroni. I just really want some macaroni. But every time when I got home, I was just so tired and I went right to sleep. Like, I didn't ever eat the macaroni until this particular night, which was November. It was the night after I cleaned up. It was the night after I cleaned up, and I had ate the food or whatever, right? The macaroni. I started feeling like weird after eating it. I threw up a couple of times, and then I ended up fainting. And they calling it a seizure because I lost time. Like, I couldn't tell them what I was doing before the seizure even occurred. Like, I don't know how it came about. Because one minute I know I was on the phone talking. The next minute I woke up in an ambulance. Like, that was crazy. And yeah, very, very scary. That wasn't the first time that it happened to me. It was the second time. It was the second time that happened to me. So yeah, that was super scary. And also, I had suffered from some very critical injuries. I had a really bad black eye. Actually, I don't know if I want to show y'all that. I'm gonna show y'all. I had a really bad black eye, y'all. Like, it was really, really bad. Like, as you can see right now, it's super bad. I am feeling very much better now. Oh, I'm a senior now, y'all. 18th birthday, amazing, super fun. And also I got a job. I'm not gonna tell y'all where I work at because when I was in the city, this is the main place I said I would never, ever, 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 ever work at. And now, would you look at me? I'm working there, and I'm just grateful to have a job. But I just feel like God is with me. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I really feel like God is, like, He have a plan for me, and it's just up to me to keep my faith in Him and trust Him and what He have planned for me, because I cannot always try to predict the future. I spent this whole year upset about losing my car because I spent a year working towards that. I was so proud of myself, and also I went through a lot for that car. Like, y'all would never know, but I went through a lot for that car. I worked very hard for that car. So losing it just was like losing a piece of myself, which really is what happened. That's really what happened. Like, even though I should never put that much of me in a car, like in an object, I did because I just feel like that was a piece of me. It really was, because I did so much to get there. So much. Like, you know, we worked so hard for that one thing. You finally get it. And then it's just like some type of real satisfaction. Like, I can't describe it. Y'all just gotta know. Like, if you don't know, then you'll find out one day. But you get it, then it just snatched away from you. It's snatched away from you for no reason. And I don't get it why. I don't understand why my car was taken away from me. I was very humble with it. I never bragged in nobody's face about it. Like, it was just, maybe it was, I don't know. I really still don't know what the lesson was behind that. Maybe it was just no speeding, because I did get a lot of tickets as far as like speeding with that car. And I'm pretty sure I spent, because the car's price was $3,000, and in total, I'm pretty sure I spent more than $7,000 on that car. So yeah, I could just, I don't regret none of it though. Like I said, it's all learning lesson, and I trust God's plans. So I've been really homesick. Like, I've been really freaking homesick, y'all. Like, I have been back and forth into, I went back to the city in June, and I also went back in August, but I'm ready to go back home this month. So I'm going to go back home at the end of this month. Make sure that you guys stay tuned, because I have new content definitely coming up. Hope you guys enjoyed this life update, and there will be more content coming up soon. So just make sure you hit that subscribe button if you are new here. And I'm still thinking about what name I'm going to call you guys, because I don't know if I want to say YouTube family, if I want y'all to be my besties, but either way, we're going to be close, and I'm going to tell y'all everything. I'm going to make sure that y'all are definitely living my life with me, besides me, all of that. Like, I want y'all to be here with me in my journey, because the lot's coming up. I'm finally legal, so I'm definitely going to be getting into a lot of stuff, y'all. So make sure that y'all hit that subscribe button